You need to have an attitude of servanthood, attitude of humility to become a great leader.
Your ministry is what you do that blesses others.
I'm sitting here with Cecilia and Don Price, pioneering elders in Wawam, Southern Africa, and still heavily involved in coming alongside Wawam leaders as grandparents in the mission. And so it's a big privilege to hear from them some advice for younger leaders.
The advice I would like to give to a young leader is this: just be yourself. God created you very uniquely. Don't compare yourself with anybody else. Just be you. God wants to use you with your talents, your abilities. In my own life, I know people would want to put you in a box when you're in leadership. But I would suggest that you just be you. My strengths, I'm more administrative, I can organize, I can plan, and that's what I love doing. So often people would even say, are you not a speaker? Would you like to speak? And my answer will always be, I'm not. I love what I do practically, and that is fine with God, and He uses our abilities. And as I said before, whatever He's given you to do, He will give you the blessings. People often ask me, what is my ministry? And my answer is always this: your ministry is what you do that blesses others. And as you bless others, your ministry will unfold and become very clear to you as well.
My advice to young leaders is to be servant leaders. We don't get servant leadership. We think becoming a leader makes us more important or more valuable than other people. If you've got that attitude, you're in trouble right from the beginning. Jesus called His disciples together in Mark 10, verse 42 to 45, and He gave them the greatest principle of leadership. And He said, he that will be the greatest amongst you shall be your servant, and he that will be first amongst you shall be the servant of all. Jesus came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to serve. So you need to have an attitude of servanthood, attitude of humility to become a great leader. The three most common mistakes that young leaders make: the first one is they forget to lead. If you've been given leadership responsibility, you need to take up that responsibility. Don't feel inadequate or unqualified. Step up to serving in that role of leadership. So don't forget to lead. Secondly, don't forget to follow. If you're a leader, you're also under leadership. Every person of authority is under authority, in submission to a leader or a vision over you, and ultimately in submission to Jesus. And then thirdly, don't become too busy. If you're too busy to spend time with God, then you're just too busy. Duncan Campbell said, no amount of activity in the King's service can make up for the neglect of the King himself. So if you want to serve the King, make sure you've got a relationship with Him and work and live and serve out of that relationship.